Now we are going to look at that double entry system with the accounting equation. Double entry system mean a debit always equals to credit, and then accounting equation mean asset equals to liabilities plus capital plus income minus expenses. And we have already studied about the accounts type. So these things are links. These three concepts are links with the transaction. So now we are going to look the one illustration. This is the accounting equation. Asset equal to liabilities plus capital plus income minus expenses. So the asset in the opening balance is 800 asset, 250,000 liabilities, a capital 400,000 and income 200,000 and expenses minus 50,000. So now we are going to look at that the asset. The asset example, I'm going to give 5 illustration transaction. So how can we, based on that, how can change or how is impact in the double entry system and accounting equation and accounts type. So this is the accounting equation, and I'm going to give one transaction for the asset. Case purchase for the computer 15,000. So in this transaction double entry, how it will we can create and how will impact in the accounting equation we are going to look. So the first one, case purchase of a computer 15,000. The double entry system, a computer account debit 15,000, cash account credit 15,000. Why? If we purchase case, computer give cash and the computer get, what will happen? Computer increase, that is one of the assets. So assets increase and the cash is one of the assets, it's decrease. So cash assets decrease and then computer assets increase. So computer assets increase mean computer account debit, cash account decrease mean cash account credit. So that's what. So the narration is case purchase for the computer. The second one is liabilities. Liability transaction, both goods from Asker company. Asker company mean that this is the creditors. If the transaction mention the name, it means a creditors or debtors. So the Asker company 20,000. In this case, our creditors increase, it means that liabilities increase. The good we purchase, so purchase increase, it means expenses increase. So expenses increase mean debit and liabilities increase mean credit. So credit purchase account debit 20,000 and Asker or creditors account credit 20,000. That is the double entry for goods from Asker company, right? Okay, so the narration is both good from Asker company. The third one is capital. The capital one transaction, owners withdraw money for the personal use 25,000. So if we withdraw money decrease, it means the cash decrease, it means asset decrease. And if we withdraw, the capital decrease. So capital decrease, it's a debit, and asset decrease, it's a credit. So draws account, if we withdraw, it is called draws. So draws account debit 25,000 and cash account credit 25,000. So the narration is withdraw money for the personal use. This is the double entry. And then income, cash sell 50,000. What will happen? Cash increase and the sales increase. So sales relevant with the income, so income increase, and the cash relevant with the asset increase. So if it is asset increase, cash account debit 50,000, and if it is income increase, sales account credit 50,000. Income increase, it's the credit, so sales account credit 50,000. The narration is cash sell 50,000. So the next one is expenses. So rent paid 5,000. This is a transaction. in this transaction, case decrease, it means asset decrease, and then rent is one of the expenses, and expenses increase. So expenses increase, it's called the debit, and asset decrease, it's called credit. So rent account debit 5,000 and case account credit 5,000. So the narration is rent paid 5. Now we are going to look at that answer for this double entry and accounting equation. How is changed the accounting equations? I'm going to click. You can see that the opening balance is 800,000. It's equal with liabilities 250, capital 400, and income 200 minus 50,000. So 800 equals to 800, you can see. So the first transaction is in assessed case purchase for the computer 15,000. What will happen? The computer increase, so asset plus increase, and then case decrease, so assets decrease. Then second one is both good from Asker company 20,000. So the Asker company mean is a creditor, so liability increase. At the same time, both goods, it means purchase is one of the expenses, it's also increase 20,000. Why it's 20,000 minus? Because income minus expenses, that's what I put the minus bracket, it means minus, right? Okay, so then owners withdraw money for the personal use 25,000. It means that the capital decrease and also the money decrease. Money is asset, other assets decrease, and the capital decrease 25,000. K sale 50,000. K sales is a one of the income, so income increase 50,000 and case increase 50,000. Then rent paid 5,000, case decrease 5,000, and expenses increase, so 5,000 increase, expenses increase, right? So that's what. So now we have enter the double entry system. Based on the double entry system, we enter the assessed liability, asset equal to liabilities plus capital plus income minus expenses. That's what minus expenses mean, minus expenses. That's what I put the brackets, increase. Okay, so now after changing, you can see after changing 820,000, right? And after that you can see 820,000. So always asset equal with liabilities, capital, income plus income minus expenses. So this is the double entry system with accounting equation. So these are the things a manual way we did, but in the Tally we are going to do in the computer based accounting. So in this case, in the Tally we just enter the transaction. First we have to put the opening balance, then create the ledger, and then we can put the transaction based on the double entry system, and after that it will generate the trial balance accounts, financial accounts such as financial position and income statement, balance sheet, and everything. So these are the things are generate by Tally itself. So if we want to be put that the transaction, we should understand the accounting concept. That's why I took the accounting concept in the first chapter. Thank you so much. Hope that you enjoy a lot, and we are going to meet the second chapter.